Good morning, YouTube.
So Sparrow, 100%.
The queen is back in town. Look
Hello,
who's here.
YouTube. I missed you guys.
Good
I'm already
morning.
melting, Sonda.
Me too. I was about to go turn the air down, but I thought maybe I would freeze you if I did that. No?
You know, they can't see under the table, so I just pull my skirt up.
Here, let me scoot over. There we go. Now we're in proper frame, I think. Good morning. She's back.
I am.
My right
I'm
hand
happy
man
to be back.
is back.
So I was looking at this Dando pattern because, you know, I finished that other one and loved it.
Yes, and Peg is working on one too.
She is. I can't remember her pattern, though. Do you remember? Well, Dando does a lot of this open gauge kind of things, and this is a pattern that my mother fell in love with. So I'm going to be eventually making 3 of these.
Wow.
I want to start with my own first. And
Is that a selfish thing, or is it a I want to test it out first?
honestly, I'm going to
Both?
test it out first
Okay.
because I don't want to. I guess I'm kind of more particular and perfectionist when I'm making something for somebody else.
Correct. Yes.
But for myself, it's just like, you know, get it done. So this is using, I thought it was DK. But the stitches, the gauge is 14 by 20. And I have not knit yet with Kestrel. This is an Aran weight. And this says 4 stitches per inch. That's 16.
Why do you think that's Aaron? Because it said,
That's what it says on Ravelry.
oh, because it's, well, but it's got
Sparrow.
9 and 10 and a half. So I would think that's like a bulky.
Oh, pokey. Even better. Let me look it up on Sparrow. Yes, I have already been looking at, this is Quince & Co.
Yeah.
Patterns
I'm
this
not gonna
morning.
be able
Have
to wear
you?
this for long. I'm telling you right now.
Quince & Co.
Already
I'm surprised you didn't wear your Playdate.
We'll talk about it. There's a reason.
Oh, okay. Well,
There's a
I'm
couple of
curious.
reasons.
So this is linen and flax. It says Aran, needle size 8 and a 10.
Huh.
I mean, to me, the gauge seems to be very similar to the pattern, 14 by 20. And this is 14 to 16 inches per 4
There you
inches.
go.
So
Well, there
the
you
gauge
go.
is similar, right?
This would be a pretty color. This kind of looks like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sparrow. Let me look up Sparrow.
People, you either love linen or you don't.
I love it.
I do too.
Especially this kind because it's chainette.
Yes.
I like knitting with those.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Sparrow says that it's fingering.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so Sparrow is not going to work. But you know, have you heard people talk about like the weight of a yarn? So that is 164 yards for Sparrow. That practically
That's 50
matches
grams.
120 or 50 grams. 50 grams.
So this is 76 yards for 50 grams.
Have you heard that before? That people will say not only match your gauge, but look at how much it weighs
Yardage.
per gram.
Yeah. How much
Or-
yardage per gram? Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to be using Kestrel. Decided.
All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And it doesn't even use a tremendous amount. There's only 2 sizes on this particular pattern. And it's only like up to 600 yards for the largest size. So there's 2 different views. One of them is like a poncho that is completely open, the arms are open. And then the other one, the one I want to make for myself, it has one arm and the other is open.
Interesting.
Doesn't it? It's a little bit smaller because you're having to seam up the underarm. And I just thought, well, that would definitely be a beautiful summer garment.
Absolutely.
I
And
love
out
this.
of a good linen, it'll look so fancy pants, right? It'll look
Yeah.
very classy.
That's what I'm thinking.
What were the other colors over there? Do we have any more?
Yes.
Was it just...
Let me get them. This one, there's a pink. There's a navy. Is this kestrel?
We're going to have to talk about all of this again.
Cream.
Yeah, girl.
Oh my gosh, what am I going to do?
Well, you said you had to make 3 of them. One in every color. Those are pretty together.
Ooh, they are pretty together.
Those are really pretty together. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pop.
Yes.
Linen is good.
Decisions. Ooh, oops, I guess I gotta get that up there. Gotta have that right. You know what? I gotta make sure I'm logged in. So what have you been up to this week while I've been gone?
Do you really want to know?
Of course I do. I've missed you, and I've missed all of our friends here at the Yarn Winder.
We missed you too. You're not allowed to go anywhere ever, ever, ever again.
It doesn't happen often, so that's the good news. But anyways, what have you been up to?
Computer work. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
It's been the bane of my existence this past week.
I think I'm addicted to red colored dye in candy.
Me too.
I chipped my tooth while I was gone.
No.
Because I was chomping on it.
What was it?
Do you know what the fireballs are?
Yes.
The fireball candies,
Yes.
those round jawbreaker things.
Yes.
I love cinnamon, and I love hot cinnamon candy.
Yeah, you tried to give me some of those. No.
Yes, I got them in my bag because they're not technically the most delicious
No, they're
candy.
not.
So I was thinking on my ride over here, I think I'm addicted to the red dye.
You know it's going away. Supposedly, they're outlawing red number 40.
Oh.
Which will kill me because I have been addicted to
What
it
do
since I
you
was...
eat with those?
Red, any red candy. Like if you give me a Starburst, it needs to be red or pink. If it's... I love Twizzlers.
I love Twizzlers too.
Red gummy bears are my favorite. Just red. But here's the thing. When I was a kid, I was probably ADHD before ADHD was a thing. Got in trouble all the time at school because I was so hyper. And my parents figured out it was because of the red dye in food.
Oh my god.
Because in Texas, there's a soda called Big Red. And it is what it says
Actually,
it is.
I think you can still get it.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not everywhere.
But I grew up on that. And so my parents had to like get rid of all the things that had red number 40 so that the teacher would stop calling them during the day. Because I was so
Bless your
bad.
heart.
Yeah. But now I crave it. Like I texted Brian the other night and I said, I need candy. He went to the store.
It needs to be red.
Well, he got gummy bears and I just picked the red ones out. I mean, I like all of them. But
So now you don't eat them at all?
Eat what?
Like you're on detox from the red candies?
Negative.
Okay.
No, I can't. I will die.
You and I are going to be the two in the grocery store and all the candy aisles looking for anything red because they've outlawed it.
I have to start stocking up now. I know, it's probably for the best. But sadly, that's my favorite.
Mine too. Something else is my favorite. Speaking of favorites.
What is that?
Okay, you guys. So, this was probably early 2000s. The Revlon came out with these butter glosses.
Okay.
And it's more about, now my hands won't let me pull it up. It's more about how it goes on like butter.
Oh.
Like I could literally, you know, like some chapsticks when it's the right consistency, you just want to do that. Well, they don't, as far as I know, they don't make them anymore. And I have gone through my entire collection. I owned it. You know me, I like to collect things. So I collected every single one of these colors.
Oh my God, that's a Madison thing to do.
It showed up in my Amazon For You page.
Get out. It's back?
Well, I don't know.
Ish.
Somebody still had it. And so I bought this and it came the other day. And so I'm doing this on my lips.
love
You'll have
it.
to try it sometime because it really does have a lovely consistency.
Ooh.
I like it a lot.
I like the pretty case.
Yes.
Oh, got a booger. Not a real booger. A lotion bar booger.
Yes, I'm rubbing my legs with this lotion. Oh, it feels good, doesn't it?
Ooh.
I love this lime and lavender.
It's very light in
Reminds
summer.
me of, okay, so have you ever put sugar-free syrups in lemonade?
No.
Okay, so there is a brand where you can buy they have all kinds of flavors. They're usually like at Marshall's and places like that.
Okay.
But they also
Is
have
it the Skinny Girl
yes,
or whatever it is?
yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So she has a lavender sugar-free syrup.
Interesting.
And it was, at least back in the day when I would buy it, it was only like $10. It's not like it's expensive or anything, but you can also get it on Amazon. Not that I'm encouraging that, I'm just saying. Okay, so this lotion bar reminds me of Chick-fil-A Diet Lemonade with that lavender.
Oh.
I used to doctor up my lemonades from Chick-fil-A.
I love their Diet Lemonade.
They also have a blueberry syrup that I would put in there.
That sounds good.
Yes.
Madison talked me into getting the new Chick-fil-A lemonade. I think it was passion fruit and something. Is that the one?
Yeah.
I thought it tasted like soap.
I didn't like it either.
Brian was like, it's good. I was like,
there was something, yeah, I could see that. I only had it once and I only took a couple sips because it was
I
just
didn't finish
not for
mine
me.
either. But I don't always trust my taste buds right now in this phase of life, because apparently like mystery taste and mystery smells are a thing when you're going through all of this.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
Brian gets it all the time. I'm like, it smells like smoke in here, like burn, just burn. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's nasty.
I don't know.
I'm sure somebody out there loves it though.
Anyway.
Oh,
yeah,
it's time to go live.
It's time to go live to Instagram.
IG.
All right, YouTube.
Are we ready for this, Sandra? We haven't even looked at our list.
We're gonna wing it.
We are gonna wing
We're
it.
gonna wing it.
Live in 2, 1. Happy Wednesday.
Just checking the connection. Hang tight before we get too excited.
How long does it take?
Oh, you're not logged in. Oh,
yeah, yeah.
It says LTE at the top. Do you think you might need to log back into this?
How do I do that? So you're saying log out and go here?
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. Oh, I need to log into our Wi-Fi. Is that?
It should
that's
remember
good to
you.
know.
There you go. Right here.
Right there, right?
Yep.
Let's do it again. Oh, we're still there. We're still live. You think it was filming everything?
Oh, pause due to port. Okay, hang tight. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hey, Casey.
Good morning, Casey. We're trying to get... now we're back. Okay. Good morning, Lori.
Lori, Casey.
Lori's on her way to New Mexico.
Is she?
Yep.
Oh, have fun. That is a location I have always wanted to go. Have you been to New Mexico before? I mean, the art that's there, the weather. Oh, I bet it's going to be beautiful, Lori.
Good morning, Kayla.
Kayla.
Good morning,
Elizabeth.
You know what we didn't do?
Put on our name tags?
Yep.
Oh, the throwdown with Matt. Hey, Matt.
He changed his name.
He did.
You're moving my cheese, Matt. I don't know about that. Good morning, Melissa.
Melissa's been busy doing her spinning.
Spinning and knitting. She's been knitting like
and
a fiend.
sewing. Hasn't there been a couple new bags show up on her?
Yes.
She called us Sunshines. Thank you, Laurie. I miss you. I miss everybody. I miss all the friends here at the Yarn Winder. We are live at the Yarn Winder on Instagram. But we are also filming for YouTube. Hey, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Thanks for being here with us, you guys. We'll try to go back and forth. It's hard to remember that we have 2 cameras looking at us. But it is Wednesday in Winder, and it is episode 26.
27.
27.
Just because you missed a week doesn't mean we weren't here.
This is my 26. But the Shopcast live stream, we go live on Wednesdays here at the Yarn Winder, your local yarn store in Winder, Georgia. My name is Julia.
And I'm Sandra.
We are so happy to be here with you guys. And I hope that everybody is doing well and enjoyed this past week. I've missed everybody, but episode 26, we had a guest appearance by Casey, the fabulous Casey.
I can't believe she did it, and she did such a great job.
She did a fabulous job. And
we're competing with somebody else.
Yes, we have
just
got a notification that somebody else went live. But anyways, back to Casey. She did a fabulous job. I was very impressed. And the 2 of you together were so cute.
Aww.
I love how you 2 interact with each other.
People think she's my daughter.
I mean, say,
she and my daughter have the same birthday. So, technically, they could be.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah,
Sisters.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, let's talk about store hours. Currently, we have the same store hours, but it is going to change soon.
Tuesday. It's going to change Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. But for now, so I guess I don't need to say our Tuesday hours, but we are closed Sunday, Monday. Next Tuesday,
we're going to be open 12 to 4 on Tuesdays from now on until August, at least.
Wednesdays, 1 to 8.
Always.
And we
forever.
have 2 different making open craft times. We have 1 to 4. We take a break at 4. And then 5 to 8 is the evening open craft times.
She did it, Casey. First try.
I did. It's hard for me because numbers, I'm more of a right brain person. And so numbers just kind of float through my, they
Just
don't
go
stop.
on
That's
by.
right. That's right. But Thursday, we're open 10 to 6. Friday, 10 to 5. Saturday, 10 to 6. But this Saturday, is this Saturday neon night?
Yes. So this Saturday we'll close at 5 because you and I will be working our little booties off, getting it ready for neon night.
Can't wait. I missed out on our first annual neon night last year. So I am super excited to actually see what it's all about.
It's fun, is what it is. It's just fun.
Are there a few tickets still left?
There's 8 tickets left.
Ooh.
Good morning, Dad.
Hey, Dad. And the tickets are $6.
Correct.
And that includes pizza.
Yes.
As well, but bring your own beverage. And let's see. So summer hours will begin June the 15th.
Which is Tuesday.
And Sandra has already told you.
Technically it's Sunday, but...
And we've made post, or Sandra, I should say, has made post already in our grid that will explain what the new hours are. So I hope that you guys... Hey, Lemon Drop Crochet. How are you doing today? Thanks for joining us.
That's a cute name.
It is, Lemon Drop. We are live on Instagram, and then we will be playing the replay over on YouTube. And we have, 10 minutes of kind of just conversation. Today we were talking about some different patterns that we were interested in.
And lipsticks.
Yeah, we talked about a lot today, didn't we? So the replay will be listed on YouTube, and that is also where any of the patterns that we talk about today, we will list in the more section on YouTube. Let's see, we have a newsletter here in store as well as on our .com, and I hope that everybody signs up. If you haven't signed up for our newsletter, that you go ahead and you do that. Hey, Kyle. Sykes Trisha. Hey.
Good morning. I would strongly advise, that sounds so serious. I would strongly, June 15th is Sunday. Yeah. Good morning. Hi, Jane. Strongly advise signing up for the newsletter because lots of information that is pertinent to the shop, like all of these early closures and hour changes and events. That are happening. That's where you're going to find it all in one place. So if you haven't, please go to the website. It's theyarnwinder.com. A little pop-up will happen and just sign up for the newsletter. If you're in the shop, there's a clipboard that you can just sign up and I'll add you to the list manually, which is fine too. But that's just a great one-stop shop. You're going to never miss anything when there's a newsletter.
And you're going to have a website soon for e-commerce.
Correct.
So if you are signed up on the newsletter, you will get notified and know exactly when it opens. Is that Jane?
It is Jane.
Hey. Okay, so I already said that my name is Julia.
And I'm Sandra.
Sandra is the lovely guardian of our Yarniverse, owner-operator of the Yarn Winder. And what are you wearing today?
I am wearing my second grid gambit that is made out of my handspun. My handspun.
That is just so gorgeous.
And it just wasn't my best handspun, but it was my first usable handspun, so I'm using it, baby. It is awesome.
Beautiful.
Yes, I had fun. And this is a fun pattern. It is still, we still have it here that we're promoting it because it is just, I think you mentioned maybe doing some gift.
That's going to probably be my number one
gambits.
gift this Christmas, or making a few of those.
And the possibilities are endless.
I've heard about handspun that it is more forgiving with patterns like this. That
I'm going to go with that.
Because of gauge, I guess it's hard to know exactly if...
Well, and think about the sundry too. The sundry shawl that we all fell in love with.
Yes.
That's another great one for handspun. Thank you, Jane.
You did a good job.
And I didn't seam it all the way this time because I wanted to be like Julia and be able to wear it kind of.
Oh, yeah, open up.
Yeah.
I feel like you have more options with that.
I do too.
Well, today I am wearing my completed FO from episode 25, which is the blank canvas tee, and I picked an outfit so that I can look like the model.
You look exactly like the model.
I stand up to show. Of course, I don't know that you guys can really see, but it's a skirt, it's a long
yes, it's so cute.
So yes,
this is adorable, and it's so soft,
isn't it? Okay, you guys. So this particular pattern, you knit, but then you wear it inside out. So the purl side is actually showing. And this is the first and only that I have ever done like this before, but I know there's a lot of patterns, very popular patterns by, say,
Andrea Mowry.
Andrea Mowry's got something out there. So this was a lot of fun to do, and I feel like, because I'm wearing this out, inside out, that it almost kind of looks like I held it double with something kind of fuzzy. You know, doesn't it look like it has a lot more texture to it?
It does have some texture.
I'm going to pull it inside out so that I don't know if the cameras can see without showing my belly. But the knit side is definitely a smooth, beautiful fabric, and then it's just a gorgeous. I love it.
And tell us the yarn that you used.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Barocco Remix Light, and I loved it so much. Can we see it in the camera behind us? No.
We will next week.
Okay, yeah, we'll move it up to the top. But I love it so much that I've bought almost every single one of the colors that we have, and I have plans to make a salty air tee. I'm going to do the Alpine Bloom tee, and let's see, it seems like there was something else I was going to make. But there's a new Tori U pattern. Is it the Skyline tee, where there's some fun things going on the sleeves, and I can't wait. But it is sport weight, isn't it? But it has
the pattern queen.
It has a yardage of fingering.
Oh,
like 400
remix of sport. Yes, sorry.
430 something yards. So if you're going to make a garment, then it is an excellent choice for summer garment. It is so. I want to say it's a thin, breathable fabric, not thin in a bad way. But anyways, I love it. I recommend it. It was a fun, easy.
You got that done really quick.
Well, all it is knit. I mean, there's some increases up here in the yoke, and then there's a slip and a purl that makes a design that goes down the center.
What kind of short rows did it have?
I always do German short rows, and I think that I didn't change that from the pattern.
Okay, just curious.
So,
we have lots of people learning some short rows up in here.
It's easy. Short rows are probably a little bit scary if you're a newbie, but once you understand what's going on.
Well, just figuring out why they're telling you to do what you're doing and understanding what it says to do. That's all, you know, like just learning the lingo,
right?
Getting the little pattern behind you.
That's new. Like
of course. Let me tell you, Phyllis came in yesterday with her Playdate, and it is almost to the ribbing on the bottom. And all she'll have left is sleeves.
Is this her first?
So good. Yes.
Oh, good
it's
job,
her first
Phyllis.
Sweater.
Did you take a photo of her?
I will when she finishes it.
Well, I can't wait to see. What yarn did she choose?
That one, the Noro Campito in the yellow.
Oh.
And then she bought 2 of the pink because she fell in love with Casey's little green tank, and she wants to make a tank out of the Noro pink.
By the way, that tank, Casey, is so adorable. I was
so good on
wondering.
Good morning, Angela.
Hey, Angela. I might have to do kind of like a little post about her and her tank and ask her some questions, because I have questions. I'm guessing that yarn must stripe.
It does.
But she somehow managed to get a stripe here and a stripe here that matches. And so I was wondering what her preferred method was for managing her yarn to make sure that it matched.
I don't know that she did, but maybe she did.
She
is a genius after all.
She really is.
It's the Wool Addicts Glow. Good morning, Mama.
Tea is here. Hey, Mama.
I told you, she's a genius.
Oh, there's my Mama.
Yeah,
that's what she said. Hey, Mama.
Genius.
Yes, genius. We all agree. Must be true.
Must be true.
So,
if you hear it on Instagram, it's true.
Yes. Excuse me while I wipe my nose here. I think my allergies are getting to me.
Oh,
it's
yesterday
pretty bad.
I felt like I had a baseball in my eye.
Oh, really?
You just, that constant like tingle right here, and then my eye. Yeah. Anyway,
you're better today. Though?
Oh yeah.
Good. I'm glad. Glad to hear it. So we do have.
Good morning, Caroline.
Hey, Caroline.
You and your mom must be together.
we have a couple of knit-alongs that are happening in the month of June.
Yes.
The first one is a crochet along and a knit along, and it is these two different bags right here. So the crochet is the Mosu bag, and then the knit version is this dumpling bag. They are both free patterns that can be found on Ravelry. And I'm almost done with my Mosu bag. My sister has already finished it, and we were at the beach together this past week, and she helped me figure out, it uses moss stitch, which is actually very, very simple. And then, of course, you're doing
I am. I'll show it during my works in progress
Yes.
part. But yeah, we had maybe 4 or 5 of us this past Saturday, and I knew you were working remotely on it, and yeah,
It's a big
it was
group.
good.
And then we also have our year-long anthology.
This has been so much fun.
It has. And I think we're halfway.
We are.
Because we're in June.
Yep.
It's month 6. So, but you can always join in, even if you miss the first half of this, because we do have a lot of mini skeins that you can choose from. But if you're interested, we have Tethered Intentions, and we have the local craftery, 2 local dyers to us that are dyeing mini skeins specific for this particular project. And if you are a crocheter, then no worries, because we do have some people that are crocheting this as well. But this particular pattern is a paid-for pattern on Ravelry. And
Did we say the name of it?
it is the Anthology Throat. I think I did.
Don't know. We did. We just jump in. Are you along? Get along.
Yeah.
Maybe you did.
Yep, I did.
Okay.
So those are the two. So those are Saturday from 1 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And if you can't come one Saturday, don't worry. You can come the next Saturday or whenever it fits your schedule. We would love to have you join us. So those, let's see. Oh, we have Tour de Fleece that is coming up. Do you want to explain the Tour de Fleece?
Tour de Fleece is for our spinners or wannabe spinners. Our goal is to spin 75 ounces between our little team, spin yarn from fiber. My goal was to have people, what's the word I'm looking for? Sponsor us, pledge us to pay, a certain amount per ounce for us to spin, and then we would purchase items needed at the Peace Place, which is our local women and children shelter here in Winder. We have not had anybody take us up on that offer yet, but
Well, I haven't had anybody ask me.
June is still young. What do you mean?
Like, nobody asked me to pledge besides the camera.
Will you
I
pledge
expected
me?
that. Yes, I will pledge you. I will
Okay,
pledge
there we go.
Sandra.
There we go. So it's like 10 cents an ounce, or you can choose your amount. 25 cents an ounce. Just whatever you're willing. And we approximately somewhere between 75 and 100 ounces total between our team. And we'll cap it. We won't make you pay like $1,000 or anything.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, have you picked a team name?
Yes.
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 What is it? Tell us.
It's a secret.
I don't like secrets.
I know.
Sandra.
I don't either.
You forgot.
Uh-huh.
You forgot it.
I
Okay.
did. It's like the
Maybe Melissa remembers.
Melissa, what's her name? The Winder Spin Brigade? I think it's the
Ooh,
Winder
how
Spin Brigade. Or
cute.
Spinners Brigade. I think
Oh
that's
my
what
gosh.
it is. I think
Y'all
that's
are
what
so
it is.
adorable.
Yes. And so that will start in July 5th through 27th.
Okay.
It won't all be at the shop, of course. You'll have to spend some at home as well. But we'll have one spinning day in July where we can come together and really finish strong as a team. And that's just exciting.
that
Tour de
is
Fleece.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
you're going to be with us soon.
I hope so.
It says it on your Instagram bio, I
It
noticed.
does. You read it. I changed it.
You sure did. I was like, oh, she's in.
Well, there's some enablers in this group. Enablers in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And not to mention beautiful projects like what you have on. It just
It's so much
looks
fun.
so interesting. And you guys know I've talked about my thumbs and how I need to give them breaks. Because, well,
Did
they're
the
not in
crocheting
splits.
help?
The crocheting helps, but that starts to hurt your wrist because this is how I crochet. So, but anyways, I think that'll help and it'll be fun. Melissa made her own Playdate out of her hand spun, and
And I think Michelle's working on
I
one
can't
too.
resist that. You guys are killing me. I just think I would love to be part of the group, but I don't think I will learn enough to be part of the Tour de Fleece this year.
That is
But
okay.
I'm
You
happy
can be our
to
cheerleader.
sponsor and to photograph and advertise and all that kind of thing.
So never say never. That's really funny because I think about that all the time. I see that meme that comes up that says never say never because God will have you nevering like you've never before. And I truly believe that.
Yes, 100%.
Let me show you what's going to happen.
That's
Yep.
right. Yep.
All right. Book club. I'm so excited. It's almost here. It's almost here. It's
Knit
almost here.
2.
No.
Don't tell me. It's a number, so that's why I'm having knit 1, kill 2.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Okay. So
Maggie Sefton.
I've really technically finished, but I'm saving the last couple of pages because I'm weird that way. I want to remember how it ends, and I'm afraid that if I don't, it's just gonna fly right up. But this was a fun book series. I'm so glad that you recommended this.
Yay. It's old. I mean, it's not new. It's been around forever, but it's a good one.
It is. It's very
totally
cute.
Fluff.
Every time if there was a name in the book from one of our friends that comes to the shop, I would always picture them in the book.
I love that. Yeah, we have Jennifer's and
There's
Kelly's.
Kalley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I just really quick, I'm curious. Did you figure out who done it before the end of the book?
Okay, so here's the thing. I've read this book before, like 15 years ago or whatever it was. And so I reread it, and I was still shocked at who did it. Now, I will say this. I went to start book 2, and it mentioned a character in book 2, and I was like, wait a minute, I thought he was the one that did it in the last book. Why is he out? No. I had already forgotten who had done it.
See, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
But our first book club meets this coming Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 to 6.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we close at 4. We'll get ready at 4.
Maybe we should just start something where if it has to do with a number, you just be the one to say the number. How
Which
about
is
that?
so weird because I am not a number math person at all.
Probably because you're the one that puts it on the calendar.
Probably.
We talk about it.
I still
and
can't
then
keep
I move
14
on.
and 17 like straight. I have to seriously think. Once 14 and 17 go by.
I'm dyslexic, I think.
No,
I have to be, because sometimes it'll be a number that's 6 or it's 9, or even sometimes 3. They get kind of confused, like multiples of each other. I'm like, we'll get them mixed up. But anyways,
That's okay.
So we hope that you guys will join us.
I think
This
we have
is
a big
also
group coming.
on
I
audio.
really do.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing who read it and who finished it and what everybody has to say.
I'm looking forward to seeing your discussion questions
They're
because I
gonna be
can't
easy.
even imagine.
Well, I think I'm going to solicit the help of Chat AI
good.
and see what he comes up with.
He's your
That's just the
boyfriend.
easiest thing to do. He's my boyfriend. I love him. He loves me.
Yep.
We have a good relationship.
We do too.
So anyways,
He
join
cheats on
us
you with me.
Tuesday. Probably does.
Okay.
Alrighty. So Neon Night, we talked about that.
Yes.
Did we talk about that on YouTube and not on Instagram? We have a couple of tickets left for Neon Night. That is this Saturday. Yeah, it's already blending together, our conversations. But Neon Night, there's tickets left, so come on in and purchase them from Sandra. Pizza is included with the ticket price.
You will not be able to purchase them the night of the event. It has to be done before this Saturday.
Speaking of this, we also close this Saturday at 5 to prepare the space for the Neon Night celebration.
Julia has no idea
I've
what
got
she's
no
in store
clue,
for.
got no clue. But I have my neon shawl that I'm going to wear that night, and I can't wait to see Casey's
Ooh, the
Hexie
Hexie
that
party.
she made, because that's on my list to make sometime this winter, probably.
She cranked it out when we went to Kentucky. It was
So,
awesome.
what is this?
Worldwide Knit in Public Day is also Saturday.
Wickep.
Someone came in and saw it on the board over there, and they said, "What's WWKIP?" And I was like, "Worldwide Knit in Public Day." And they said, "Oh, we thought it was a radio station."
It does.
It sounds like that.
Sound like it.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yes,
Show
I used to
your
love
age.
that. I love that show. My sister did too. The two of us were addicted to that. The guy with the mustache?
Yes.
Kind of looked like Tom Selleck, but with blonder hair. Did you have a thing for Tom Selleck?
No. I have a thing for Tom Cruise.
Oh, yeah.
I did like Tom Selleck. Wasn't he the one in Friends? He was Richard in Friends, right?
Tom Selleck? He had his own show. He had his own PI investigation team.
I think he was Richard in Friends.
He was a hairy man.
Yes, he is. Tall and handsome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. So, but anyways, we hope that you're able to join us on Worldwide Knit. But he's not the one who had Kit the car that talked, is he?
That's
That was
Knight Rider.
Knight Rider. That was another one.
was-
I could hear the music in my head. No, that's Batman. Get them confused.
Oh my
But if
we're going down a
you
rabbit hole.
are doing any kind of knitting in public, and I hope that you will tag us your photo, or send it to us via text, because I'm hoping to put together a cute little reel for that day. I think there's going to be makers all over.
And a lot of shops.
David Hasselhoff.
Was Knight Rider?
He was also in the red
Baywatch.
bathing suit. He was. And he was another hairy guy. This was before it was popular to wax their chest.
Do people do that?
Don't they?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I've seen some men that have like stubble because they forgot to wax or shave. I'm sure somebody out there does.
Yikes.
Yeah, he does look pretty bad right now.
No. Okay, no.
Anyway,
Ouch.
Now I have Brian's image in my mind. I didn't need that today.
He's not hairy.
Oh, okay.
He's not.
Okay.
But I mean, even if he was, I would not let him do that. That would hurt.
I say my husband is, but he's a redhead.
Oh.
And so the older he gets, it's more like strawberry blonde.
Yes.
He gets so mad when I say he's a strawberry blonde. But you know, the red kind of fades after a while.
Yep.
So.
Okay, Worldwide Knit in Public Day. I'm sure most of us knit in public every day anyway, but
send us your photos.
Yes.
We would love
or
to
crochet.
see them.
So I was going to say some yarn shops are changing it to Worldwide Stitch in Public Day, so it doesn't just have to be knitting. Don't leave the crocheters out. Don't leave the cross stitchers and embroiderers.
Oh, the cross stitchers too.
Yes,
my nieces do that, and they do the well, it's not cross stitching. But it's with thread
embroidery.
Yeah. Embroidery.
No.
There's a
French
lot of
knots and all that. No.
They usually turn them into pillows and cushions on your seats. What is that called, you guys?
Macrame?
No, my mom used to macrame. It runs in the family as father artist. Oh, it'll come to me.
Okay.
But so we're going to be closed July the 4th.
Needlepoint.
Needlepoint, yes.
Wow, your husband nailed it.
He watched my nieces do this.
Okay, needle
punching. Oh, there's so many different things you
Rug
can
hooking.
do.
I mean,
looming. I want to do some weaving too. Yes.
That's coming too. Yeah.
Am I reading this correctly?
We're closed July 4th and 5th, which is a Friday and a Saturday. And then we're closed 6th and 7th because that's a Sunday and a Monday. So that's all in the newsletter that I hope you're signing up for.
Yes.
So you don't miss a thing.
That's true. What are you loving this week, Sandra?
We have a girl named Gabby, a lady. I shouldn't say girl. A lady named Gabby. She is the creator behind Moss Fibers, and she just dropped off a ton of new fibers for us spinners. And this is just a couple of colors that I'm just loving spinning. I'm loving color. I'm loving all that right now. Because this to me is a whole new world. Like it's not like buying yarn. It's completely different in my book.
Okay, so how is it completely different? What do you mean by that?
Because I have all the yarn that I could possibly ever need and then some.
Well, I guess you do own the store.
Well, not even counting that. I'm talking about at home, my personal stash.
I hope to God I never say that.
Never say never. You'll be nevering like you've never nevered before.
Oh, I need to change that then.
But this is different. Like this is
fiber. These are two different hobbies, is what you're saying.
Correct. And you don't know how it's gonna. I mean, you have an idea, but you don't know how it's going to turn out, especially after plying. I mean, you can plan certain things and color plan, but you just don't know. It's like, it's a surprise.
That's
what
I'm most excited about, I think, with spinning. You know me, I love the colors, all the colors, and I want to learn, like you just talked about, mixing the colors and coming up with your own. And I just think that's going to be fun to do.
Yeah. So that's what I'm loving.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Well, and
what do you call those?
Rack.
What do you call those tail things?
Braids.
Braids.
And this is, for instance, a rambouillet. And this might still be a rambouillet. This is Corriedale. So just two different. And Casey and I are so new that, wouldn't that look good plied? Yes. See?
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't know that term. But plied is when two
you twist them together after they're spun. So Casey and I we tried to purposely buy all different kinds of breeds.
Okay.
To spin so that we could see what we like and what we don't like or what we prefer or, you know, just how things spin up. Just like knitting, you try different yarns to see,
oh yeah,
do you like knitting with that or not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ooh,
same thing.
fun.
Whole new world.
Do you have new items today to show that
I do.
came in this week?
I do. Not much. Oh.
What? Say
Nora magazine came in. The Nora magazine, but I think you already have the copy.
I might have it here actually in my bag.
Speaking of spinning, spindles just came in. So these are little drop spindles from Ashford. If you want to just give it a try. Yeah, that's it. That's the one I got.
So these came in.
These came in.
Where are they?
They're all spread out around the shop, but a lot of them are over in the book.
These are all the patterns I want to make.
Holy moly.
But Kyle and I think, have already figured one out. and it's the cardigan.
Oh,
Anyways.
that boyfriend cardigan?
Yeah.
Is so
Should I show them?
cute. Yes, please.
Oh, gotta find it.
Yeah.
She already bought her yarn for it, I believe.
She did. She already bought the magazine too.
You want to keep talking about that, and I'll find...
drop spindles. This is good for if you're absolutely first beginner. So some of those just landed in the shop. Come join us for spinning and try it out.
Yes. Oh, I'm going to do all of these things. It's in here somewhere, I swear. Oops. Oh, here it is. Found it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't even thinking of this one. That's a different one than I was thinking of.
Oh, did she change her mind?
No.
Before I went on vacation, this is it.
Yeah.
So this one does not
You're not allowed
have
to
a band. What do you call it? A
Button band.
Button band. And I might add one, but I'm going to look and see because I'm afraid it might fold in too much. And she's going to make hers longer sleeve, but I want a shorter set. Personally, maybe a little bit longer from here, but she was talking about going here all the way.
Whoa, yeah.
But we'll see. Might be the kind of thing that you just
There's
see.
a white one in there. This lacy.
Yes, is that the one you want to do?
Yes.
I passed it and thought, ooh, I want to do that one. I couldn't tell if it was crochet or if it was knit though. Right here. Right? Okay. Yeah, this open gauge is really popular right now.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That one, is it crochet?
It's knit. And it's
in Sonata, one of my favorite yarns, which is in the corner. Oh, it's over your head.
That's all we have
Breath of
left
fresh
right now.
air.
So good.
That is
now
so
that
good.
just reminds me of something that you just throw on every day. Like it's just your go-to cozy cardigan. Love.
This magazine has at least 16,
31
patterns.
for $10.
Even if there's just one in here, but the patterns can all be found on Ravelry. It's not just in the magazine.
Yeah.
But yeah, for $10 you get 31 patterns. And this particular issue, thank you, has a lot more from my previous ones that I've noticed. Crochet
Good.
in there as well.
Good. So what are you loving this week? I'm sorry. We didn't even talk about what you're loving. This was, sorry.
Did we talk about all that already?
Wait. Hang on. We're way off our little thing. You started, okay.
I am loving Sandra Emma's yarn.
Oh.
I am crocheting, which I'm just going to pull this out. This is, I see we have two
Ladies and
of these
gentlemen.
left. Oh my gosh, I love this color. I've been crocheting
Look with your lipstick,
with
yo.
this. Oh, yo, look at
So
me, you guys.
good.
Wowza.
So
well,
good.
anyways, crochet. I've knit with this and loved it. And I'm crocheting something I'll be talking about later, and I love it. It's plump. Is that a word you would use for yarn? I've crocheted with some yarns,
Is it squishy?
and
Stretchy?
they are stringy. That's not the word. They don't stay together. You know what I'm saying?
They
What do you call that?
uneasily
You could-
plied. They
Yes.
easily come unplied.
Not this. This is absolutely a dream. I will be doing more crochet with that as well as knits. So that's what I'm living this week.
Okay, new arrivals. We
Okay.
just kind of went all over the place.
I have a lot to say today.
This is a base that I may or may not keep going, but it's 100% baby alpaca in the Vermont colorway.
Oh my goodness.
But
I
look how
didn't
fluffy
realize
it is.
it was 100% baby alpaca.
Well, there's regular up there too.
Oh my gosh, Sandra.
Yeah.
This is so soft. The drape on this is going to
it
be
would be
incredible.
amazing.
And the color, girl.
I'm all about the blue right now.
437
Yes,
yards.
it's got good yardage.
For 100% baby alpaca. We're going to be making a shawl, or a scarf. What did you say? That's a shawl? Aren't we?
What?
For the Vermont colorway.
Shawlette?
Shawlette. It's a free
Yes.
pattern.
Okay, this has to go.
And we'll be talking about it in the future, I'm sure, because we're going to be knitting it. But that is stunning. Beautiful
Thank
color.
you. Ranunculus. Ranunculus. Oh, that would make a pretty ranunculus. Shadoodle. I haven't made a ranunculus yet.
Ooh.
You need to teach a ranunculus class.
It is so much fun.
You need to teach a
Yeah, I'm
ranunculus
about
class.
to cast on my third one.
You need to teach a ranunculus class. Before you cast on the third one, do it with them.
Okay. If anybody wants to, just let me know. I'll be happy to.
WBE. This is a second new base. I don't know that I will do more. I may not. Superwash BFL, 100% Superwash BFL. Blue Face Luster. Of course you can touch it.
Oh my
In the
goodness,
mushroom
I
colorway.
love it. So, Superwash, is that why you're not sure if you're going to do it?
No, I think it's just I need to knit with it and see how it does because BFL tends to get softer as you're knitting with it.
Yeah.
Right now it feels crunchy, which I love crunchy. I love crunchy.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay. And then we had some fun this weekend. In honor of Neon Night.
Yeah. Love.
Key lime.
Key lime.
That was WBE's idea right here.
This particular WBE.
World's best enabler.
Oh.
Or biggest enabler.
The weeb.
Weeby.
Key lime, or this is having a hot moment right now.
Right.
I've seen people making hats out of this, socks out of this.
Good morning.
I'm going to be putting, hey, Twisted Ambitions.
You know who that is?
No.
Twisted Ambitions. I think his name is Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
He's cool.
The Ryan?
Not the Ryan.
Oh, okay.
No, another indie dyer though that is amazing, and I think he would love this color.
Oh yeah. I'm going to be making something
Melissa.
with this that we'll talk about.
Oh,
later.
sorry, you're already here. Just hearts came up. Okay.
I mean, that's my heart too. I love this one.
Violet Whirl.
That's how Pano.
And
this is merino and nylon.
Yeah, these are just our fingering base.
That is
Purple Pop.
pretty. Puddle Pop.
Puddle Pop. I can't.
So how did you come up with the names?
You would. I'm not telling you my secret. His name starts with C.
Our boyfriend?
Yes. Our boyfriend helped me this morning.
Oh, I love him.
But I think
those
they
are
all
gorgeous,
are
yeah.
going to glow under black light.
Even better.
So, in honor of Neon Night,
of
we'll have
course.
some pops of color up in here. So yeah, those are new today.
Gorgeous.
Just came in today.
I'm sorry. I must have been talking when you were talking about this. I saw
Shop spindle.
I saw Kayla doing this, and I've seen Andrea Mowry. She's got one, and she does it.
I took my first spinning class with that. But when you go to an e-spinner,
it's a different ball game, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Very
you
nice.
either love it or you don't. So there you go.
Very nice.
But we can try it.
Can.
It's a cost-effective way to get your toe wet into the spinning world. You don't have to invest a ton of money to see if you even like it.
I'm jumping straight in.
I love it. This is what we do around here. We jump straight in. Yes, we do. Okay, what you got next?
Okay.
Oh, what's on?
Next is works in progress.
Okay, so my biggest work in progress right now is something you cannot see because it's behind the scenes. I am in the process of, we are switching over our point of sale system from Square to Shopify, and it is, oh my. Oh, it's gonna be great in the long run, and I'm super excited about it, but it is a lot of staring at a computer screen, and I hate every second of it, but I'm doing it for the best of the shop. So that's my biggest work in progress right now. So you will not see a whole lot of actual knitting from me because I didn't even knit one stitch yesterday.
So if you come into the shop and you see Sandra with her face stuck behind the computer screen, know that she's hard at work.
I am, and I'm not trying to ignore people or
not at all.
People love. It didn't happen last week.
It didn't?
No. So I'm not trying to ignore. But I'm kind of on a deadline, and it's slow going because we're literally transferring everything over. Also, on that note, if you have an outstanding gift card with us, I encourage you to go ahead. Oh yay, Kayla, thank you. I encourage you to go ahead and use it within the month of June. My little IT guy swears that we can transfer those gift cards over into Shopify, but just to be on the safe side, you may want to try to spin that soon. And I can email those people if I need to. What's your work in progress? That's my actual work in progress, but I'll
that's
show
not
you.
really true.
It is kind of true. You go next, and then we'll flip.
But do you want to talk about? Okay, so this is the June cowl that I'm doing, where you can knit or crochet. This is the crochet bag, and this is something that my sister.
Get ready to be blown away.
The Mosu bag, and it is by Sweet Softies is the name of it. So my sister brought her yarn because my sister made one. Isn't it gorgeous? So adorable. I love it. It's the moss stitch.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this is stash yarn. This blue right here is actually her stash yarn because she had it with me at the beach and she was showing me how. But what as I was crocheting with it, I realized this is the one that was sticking in my mind.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to pull all this stuff out of my basket. If you guys could see my basket of yarn that I want to talk
might
to
leave
y'all
something
about.
left for you.
I don't think so. I've been gone. So this is the Queensland Karen, this is worsted, isn't it?
Yes.
And this particular pattern is worsted. And so I had some that I'm going to be actually making some coasters for Sandra, because Sandra had asked me to make some coasters.
I was kidding. You're really going to do that?
I'm totally doing it. In fact, I've got the coolest idea that I hope blows you away. That is because there's so many different things you can do with crochet that I didn't even know that it makes it more kind of crafty what I'm about to do. But I'm going to have to save that for another day.
I don't like secrets.
But anyways, but we have other colorways.
Yes.
And here is the Queensland Cotton.
Actually, this is 100%
Myrtle.
It's myrtle. It's
vegan bamboo.
Yeah.
And spun vegan silk spun from eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus. That's the word I'm looking for.
Lyocell. And it is worsted because it's a 4-weight.
I love that blue.
And you have quite a few colors. I would love to crochet some kind of a garment. Nancy is crocheting something out of the orange colorway of this, and it has such a beautiful luster to it.
It sure does.
Is it Kayla? Kayla, did you? Why was it? Maybe she was looking at it, or a very loud motorcycle outside our door. But anyway, so these are the two that I would use to crochet this cute little basket.
I cannot. You're gonna have to slow your roll unless you're planning to do the knit one next.
I have to do 12. I might. I don't know. 12 inches to wrap around this handle, and then it's gonna tuck in like that. I just think it's so adorable.
Cute. It's so cute.
So let's go to yours.
I love your interpretation of that. I love it. It's so good.
Thank you.
I am doing the knit version, which is the dumpling bag, and I'm holding. Sweet Ursula told me how to say this in German, because this website, by the way, is all in German, so I was having her help me interpret it. Jawal, but that's not how you pronounce it.
That's not how you say it?
No, it's like
Hawal.
Gawal? I don't remember, but it's not Jawal, but that's the English version. And then Juniper Moon Farm Maryland with the cute little sequins in it. I did not get as far as Julia, but here we Oh,
how pretty. Uh-oh.
No,
See,
I'm good.
you need
I'm good.
stoppers on there.
Nope.
You're not going to get my sympathy today.
It's okay.
Actually, you will.
I know.
I'll
it's
have
okay.
you put it back on.
So there's my little barber cord provisional,
beautiful.
which was genius and so easy. And then that's it. Maybe 2 or 3 inches.
Oh, that is gorgeous together. You're actually getting some different variations in the color.
Yes, I feel like it's pink camouflage.
Yes.
Which, hello, that's awesome.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
So you don't start with the bottom?
You do, but you're going to Kitchener this together. So an invisible seam for the bottom.
So it's not like the water bottles.
No, I guess you could have done it that way, but this pattern didn't call for that.
Interesting. Okay.
But it was great because it gave us a chance to practice this version of provisional cast on, which, by the way, I will never do another version. It is
really okay.
So great. Another great use of barber cords.
I love my barber cords. I couldn't live without them.
People are scared of them until they use them, and then they're like, "Oh, that really does help." Yes, it does.
It certainly does.
All right, so that's whip number 1, official whip number 1.
Do we want to talk about? Oh my
What's
goodness.
your whip number 2?
Well, I want to find my pattern, and it's
Do you want me to
underneath
go
all
next?
this yarn.
I'll go next.
Oh, okay. You're going to talk about the anthology?
Yes.
Go for it.
Anthology Throw. We talked about that as our other year-long make-along. And that Kayla and I are both dyeing minis for that. And I finally got started on June. These 2 were May. And then this is Kayla's June. So that I'm officially in June. I'm not very far, but I'm in.
Gorgeous. That is so pretty. Love it.
It's so fun. It's fun. It's fun to come in and see everybody working on them, and for other people to come in and go, wait, are y'all all working on this same thing? And yeah, it's a good conversation to have.
It is, isn't it? Oh, so this is the pattern. I'm sorry.
Anthology Throw by Helen Stewart.
Yes.
Yep.
That is beautiful. Adult Playdate tee.
Is that a work in progress?
My work in progress.
Okay.
Because I could not muster the energy to bind it off.
Oh.
What kind of bind off are you using on yours, by the way?
In pattern, just regular.
I'm doing it in pattern with the Jenny's Surprisingly Stretchy.
Okay.
And so that's all I have left to do is to bind it off. I just couldn't, maybe today, if I have time, I might just bind it off because it needs to get blocked so that I can wear this next week. That's the plan. We'll see. Okay. But this is my second adult Playdate tee, and I have yarn to make 2 more. And it's all the Noro.
Compito?
Yes. Yeah.
Y'all, I can't keep it on the shelf. Literally, Julia, I sent Julia a picture of the pink that came in, and then she came in this morning and she was like, where's the pink? I was like, there's only one left.
Yeah, but it's sold
we'll get
out.
more. We'll get more.
And it's a beautiful color. And all of their colors are beautiful.
They are.
I know you have more coming.
I do.
Of something.
Something's coming.
Anyways.
At some point.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my traveling solo shawl, which I don't know that I made a ton of progress on, but I don't know that I made any progress on, to be honest with you.
That's growing pretty fast, though.
Well, again, it's just not, it's not the priority right now. The priority is the website right now. But, you know.
You're giving your hands a break.
I am. But for me not to knit is like, I don't know. Brian asked me if I was having withdrawals.
Are you?
Yes. Because
we need to make sure we can find some time for you to do that today.
Well, I sat down for a minute this morning before you came in and we're talking.
Oh, good. I'm glad
the
you
Mosu
did
bag
that.
or the dumpling bag.
By the way, did you finish your stitches in May every day?
I sure did.
I did too.
Do you know only 2 people
Only 2 others?
turned in their sheet? Yeah.
Angela, did you do
Kyle.
it, Angela? And Kyle?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations,
Yes,
ladies.
and they both used their coupons already, so that's good.
And it's not continued, so you broke your streak then?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not in
I'm
June.
sorry.
That's okay.
I'm still on my streak. There hasn't been a day I haven't stitched. Because I'm addicted. I'm obsessed. Well, my next project is one I have not talked about on here before. Okay, so I went to the beach last week with my family, and my sister is a crocheter. And so we picked 2 different patterns, or she picked the different patterns.
Oh, look at you.
I don't know why I love doing that. Makes me laugh. But she picked 2 different patterns, and we both are crocheting it together.
Good.
And so this is the first one, and this particular pattern is called the Slanted Granny V-Neck Summer Top, and it's by Crystal White Van Cleemput, and it's a free pattern, and there's videos that go along with this, and it's actually the granny stitch. We are both crocheting with Zoe.
Y'all.
I chose the purple, and she's crocheting this out of the peachy one, and I'm really
This is Zoe?
almost finished, and you do this in panels. Okay, so this is going to go over a shoulder like that, and then the side gets seamed, so that's a shoulder, that's a sleeve, and then it gets seamed there, and then I have my other side.
Stop it right now.
Isn't this gonna be so cute?
Stop it right now.
And it does the same thing, and then it gets seamed up the center, and it makes a V-neck, like right here, you know. So it's really cool the way that
So
the
what is the
crochet
granny
construction.
stitch?
Isn't that what this is called? The clusters? 3
They look
clusters.
like double crochet clusters.
They are. Is that not the granny stitch? I don't know what it is. I'm just making stuff up.
Yes.
It is?
I don't know.
I don't either. We did the same stitch on
Yes. Our shawl.
on our Lobby and Amy's
Go ahead.
La
Scottish.
Grande Triangle. And I love that stitch.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's relaxing.
Yarn
it
over,
is
yarn over.
so
It's easy.
A great introduction to crochet, I must
love
say.
it. It
And
is
here
so
we're making that tea out of it. So that'll be hopefully finished soon.
She
there's
left. Julia left a newbie crocheter and came back a legitimate crocheter.
It's because I had my sister there helping me.
I mean, that's
I
just
had so many
awesome.
questions, and you know how sisters can be, kind of like I'd be like, Camille, you make a horrible teacher. She really wouldn't. But I was just like, would just fight, like, I don't understand what you're saying. So I wasn't as nice to her as I was to Casey.
Yeah. Well, Casey's
But Camille
very
was
calm.
very patient with me.
Good.
And she's almost finished with both of hers as well. In fact, she might be done with one of these by now. I don't know. But it was a lot of fun to both be making the same pattern.
You had your own CAL
I
at the
did,
beach.
I
That's so
did.
fun. I love it.
Yes. So what's your next?
I don't have anything else.
Okay, so I will move on to the Daisy Tee, which I love. This is another potentially free pattern because you can buy it, but it's free.
She's crocheting lace.
This is by
lace.
Yay for Yarn. And this is the one that I'm using, the Emma's sock yarn, and love it. Okay.
I agree, Matt. I agree.
So
She's
this one
amazing.
is very different. This is the one I needed my sister's help on more than anything. The one that I was practically cussing her out over.
Maybe
Totally
swearing
not
her.
her. It was totally me. But
I can't.
this is the bottom. And of course, again, it's done in panels. So one's the front, one's the back. And it's bottom up. So this is the bottom. Both of these panels are to the underarms. So both of them now need to be increased. You chain, and then you begin doing the top part of this.
This is gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm so
This
happy with
is
this, what I have to say.
Gorgeous.
And isn't it so squishy?
You know, you were talking about gift knitting.
Yes. You want me to gift knit you one of these?
Possibly.
Your birthday is coming up.
Oh, not for my birthday. That's too big
okay.
for birthday. Christmas.
Christmas. Okay.
Christmas. That's so pretty.
Anyways,
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
She said, I want to learn to crochet this year. And boy, has she. I mean,
I'm
she's
working
just
up to
taken
that
off.
one cardigan that is a hybrid. Hey, Hadia.
Good morning, Hadia.
Hadia, did you see my crochet? I'll have to show it to you. Are you coming in the shop later today? I'm so happy with this. And I've been thinking of her because Hadia and I have been texting back and forth about hybrid crochet knit. Because
Did you see
Hadia knows
Tannis's
how to...
new one?
Yes.
Ah, so cute.
Yes, it is. We'll have to do that one, Hadia. I'm on if you're on.
All right.
So, Slanted Daisy, Mosu. Okay, is that it? Oh, yep, that's it. But we are now on to finished objects.
I have one.
Okay,
Ish.
go for it.
I finished my Playdate number 2. However, Hadia said, let's do it. However, Casey and I, there were only 3 of these pinks left back in the day. And so Casey and I we split the 3rd ball so that we could both get good morning, Heidi. We could both get a Playdate out of it. So I cut
Do you
mine.
need it? Because I have another ball at home if you need it.
A whole ball?
Yes.
I don't think I need a whole ball.
If you want to go to the trouble of I know it's only 5 rows of ribbing, right?
Yes. I've already cast it off. I've already blocked it.
You would be super cute in your baggy breeches and high-waisted dresses and skirts. And
I need to try it on with the high-waisted or the dress and just see how I like it. It may be just fine.
okay.
But in my brain, it's like cutting right under the girls. And I'm like, maybe that's
I've
a little
got some
too
yarn
short.
for you, Sandra.
But don't worry. Casey, I'm giving the leftovers to Casey. I'm going to let her
Has
finish
Casey not
hers.
finished hers?
Because I had the yarn.
you too.
So I'm going to give it to her, let her finish hers. If there's leftovers, then I may unpick and do a few more inches.
You don't
but
have
we'll
to go
see.
to that trouble.
What do you mean?
Because I bought a skein of that to make the Alpine Bloom, and I changed my mind, remember? So I have another skein of that, and it's the same dye lot. Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll bring it
So
the next
I may
time I'm
make it
here.
longer. I may not.
Yeah.
I may not.
Try it
Let me
on,
just see.
let me know.
Yep. But that's my finished object.
Love it. Good job.
Thank you. It's such a fun pattern. I can't wait to do number 3.
It is, isn't it?
I might do that
Have you pictured
green. The green?
Yes.
The,
The
I can't.
Compito,
green,
Noro
yes.
Compito. Because it
like-
looks like you're pointing towards the Lang
Let me grab it.
illusions.
It's the it's like the I don't want to say puke.
It'll be
green
our
because
fall play date,
This
which
is
we all need to
fall
have a
play
fall
date.
play date. Yes, I
This green.
love that color. Let's do it. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Don't even second guess yourself.
That's what I
So
want to do next.
my FO is the free pattern by Christoffers, Amy Christoffers, called the Pressed Flowers Kerchief because Sandra made the most gorgeous shawl and I wanted to try it, and so I used the Barocco DK,
Vintage.
Barocco Vintage DK, and I doubled the pattern because I wanted it to be a little bit longer, but I also did something different because you know how you were wearing yours? What I was thinking was, so I finished one end a little bit differently, more flat, a flat edge. I haven't done it yet. And my thought is that I was going to seam these two together and then it's a kerchief, which I love wearing kerchiefs. And it looks to be the
Oh.
same size, doesn't it?
What a cute idea.
So I basically did 2 repeats of each, this chart, one repeat in the middle because that's the one that gives you the point.
So good.
And I love it. This was
It
my
looks
birthday
so
pattern.
good. Yes. Happy
that I
birthday to
just
you, because that's
love.
amazing.
Yes. But do you think so? Do you agree that I should make it into a... Because otherwise it doesn't really
Fit.
go around as a shawl. And can you
Oh, I'm sorry, I
imagine
didn't mean
if
to
it
put
was even smaller? Well, I guess it doesn't look that bad.
It doesn't.
I don't know.
You can go either way.
Hi, Heidi. Did we say hi to Heidi?
I did.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm
Heidi was
distracted.
here last week. You did not get to meet Heidi.
Oh, I
but
missed
she
you,
bought
Heidi.
a ticket to Neon Night. So she'll
Oh,
be joining us on Saturday.
Look forward to
and I
meeting
hope
you
she's
then.
coming again tonight.
Is she a knitter or a crocheter or both? Does she spin? Does she weave? Tell me it
I
all.
think she's a knitter.
Ooh.
There were so many people here last week.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm having a hard time remembering last week. I'm having a hard time remembering yesterday.
Wannabes.
Okay.
Do you have wannabes?
I want to be finishing the website.
Amen. You can do it. Well, episode 25.
Yeah.
Okay. This was one of my wannabes called the Gusty Cowl, because I love cowls, and it uses one skein of
Noro Akari.
Akari.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is, I bought the pattern, and now I'm just trying to decide what yarn color choice I'm going to make. I didn't have this to show, so I brought this in today to show you guys on the air exactly what the Gusty looks like. And I just think that this is so stinking adorable. So the back of the
Oh, I was
pattern.
wrong. She's a crocheter and just learned to knit.
Oh,
Yay!
exciting. Well, I just learned to crochet. So Heidi, we need to sit next to each other and give each other tips.
Yes, ma'am.
But anyway, so this is, I think
Cute,
that's going to
cute,
be a lot
cute.
of fun. Looking forward to doing that this fall.
And we have several Akari colors. Well, I say several. We have maybe 4 or 5.
So Barbara was here a couple of Saturdays
Spinning
ago.
Barbara. Yep.
And she was knitting on this gorgeous Taffy Waves shawl pattern. And this is a free pattern by Hedgehog Fibers. And I absolutely fell in love. I mean, it is even prettier when it is together.
person.
So I have, this is the birthday 2025 color. And then you just recently came out with Here is the Sun.
Here
and
comes
that
the sun.
basically is what the pattern looks like, in my opinion. However, I was also thinking, well, maybe I want to do the Fiberland and it be more of a bright yellow.
Remind me to come back to Fiberland.
Okay. But then I was also thinking, Sandra, you have this gorgeous smoothie, which is the June sock set. And I was like, that would work too.
How cute would that be?
So now I have decisions to make. And have you guys seen the cute little smoothie milkshake that has a straw coming out of it? I just absolutely adore your sock sets. You are just killing
They're
the
fun.
colors and the dot. I mean, it's just...
I wish I could
And of
knit
course
some
you have
socks again.
the orange.
Yeah.
It's definitely summer and beautiful, and I love it. So that is Taffy Waves. I love that pattern. That is going to be on my needles eventually.
5 to 8, Heidi. I mean, you can come at 6. That's totally fine. But it starts at 5.
The next one, because Sandra was showing me some new colors that she has. Party on My Needles. This is a Hohi Locatelli.
From way back in the day, y'all. Way
And
back.
the colors, when Sandra was showing me her new colorways, I immediately thought to myself, there's this, where's the blue? And then there is a blue. I thought there was more of a navy. Okay. But I was thinking, this is absolutely the pattern that she uses, because there's more of a gray. I'm trying to show both. A gray is the main color, and then like the navy, and then a pop of that lime. What are you calling that again?
Key lime.
Key lime.
And this one is limeade.
I said, oh yeah, either one of those could work. Love this. And this has this, right now, this particular wavy stitch is very popular
The
in
feather
patterns.
and fan. I love it.
Yes.
It is classic.
And I have not done that yet. Right?
Addicted.
I've got to do it. I've seen some tees, some tanks that have that in it. Well, anyways, I might just very well have to start with this because I have the pattern.
So what did we pull these for? Was
Okay.
this Taffy Waves
And
too?
it was Taffy Waves, yes. Oh,
So another option for Taffy Waves. How cute would that
beautiful
be?
together. What was this one out for?
Oh, who knows?
Did I show that? Maybe that was, oh, that was the other option that I was showing.
For
If you didn't want to do,
West
like
Net.
I was trying to think about either that or the white. I think I know there's so many options.
we'll get Casey and Queen Elizabeth in here tonight and they can just put color combos
Those
together.
girls, those ladies are so good with their
They're
color.
amazing.
Oh, yes.
No, maybe
No?
No.
Oh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, please.
I mean, how fun.
I know.
How fun.
Beautiful,
How
beautiful colors, Sandra.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, my very last thing to talk about, which I know we've gone over an hour, so I apologize.
Oh,
Thanks
sorry.
for sticking in with us.
It's been a week. We haven't been together.
We haven't, have we? So this is a pattern that I recently bought on vacation because my mother fell in love with it. So eventually I'm going to be making 3 of these, but I'm going to start with one for myself. And because, because I can. And I was looking at what yarn we had here, and we had this linen, 100% linen by Quince & Co. called Kestrel. And it is the same gauge as what the pattern is calling for. So there's 2 different views with this pattern. One of them is like a poncho that was very similar to the red one that I made out of
The river.
Zoe, which you could totally do Zoe. I think people have knit this one out of Zoe, but I want to use a different yarn because I enjoy using different yarns. But the view I want to do is for myself is seam one arm is under in a sleeve, and then the other arm is a free floating. Is that what you would call it? You can see the lace there at the bottom.
You know how much I love lace. I love, love, love lace.
So
How
fun. This is probably the next one I'm going to do. Either that or do I want to do the Extra Light Bright by Wool and Pine?
Oh, decisions.
And these are the colors. I just got to decide what to do. I know, so many decisions.
I know,
I'm so
much
happy to be back. I'm
Girl,
back in my happy place.
She's never allowed to go anywhere
With my
again.
friends. I miss every one of you guys. I've been thinking of y'all, and I can't wait to see what is on your needles and on your hooks and hear what y'all have going on. So we do have our open craft times today. We have a 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock and then 5 to 8, and I hope that I will see you guys today.
Before we log off, Fiberland update. My gal from Canada, Sweet Amelie, I placed an order mid-May, and it's coming, but it had a little party in New York. Like, it hung out in New York since the 26th of May. So it is now moving again.
Are you going to tell them what's extra special about it? Or is that a secret? I can't keep secrets, Sandra. You should never tell me something that I can't shut my mouth about.
Well, I'm not going to show, but I can tell.
Okay.
She dyed 3 colorways specifically for our shop.
Yes.
And they are the cutest little names, and the cutest little colors. She asked me if you needed color choices, what would they be? And she nailed it. Like, she nailed it.
I can't wait to see them in real life.
Me too.
IRL, 10 out of 10.
Like, I'm about to drive to New York and just go get it. That's how long it's been.
Let's do it.
Through
Girls trip. I wonder,
many hours.
12 hours or more than that?
Probably closer to.
Well, you're about to have 4 days off.
In July, girl.
I'm just kidding. Well, you are about to have 4 days off, but that's the last place you want to go. It'll get here when it's meant to be here, and I can't wait to show everybody. And I see Elizabeth is excited about it as well.
We restocked some of the colors that sold out, and then the 3 new ones that are coming. And you saw the photo of those colors and said, "Could this be a fade?"
Yes,
I was like, "Oh,
100%
yes, it could. Totally could."
Well, I love the fiber. I have knit so many things. We crochet. It was in my La Triangolani crochet as well, and I love crocheting with it. So it's a multi-universal yarn. Love it.
Thank you, Amelie. We're so excited.
Thank you, Amelie.
Waiting on pins and needles.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Anything else that we need to share? Sign up for the newsletter if you haven't. Please, please, please.
Subscribe, share, and like. And come in and see us. Come say hi to us today. And that's it. Hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.